ज़माने में ये कैसा चलता है वो मैं वीडियो बना रही हूँ। This bike was actually thrown from the sky in World War II. ये देखो। This thing was actually used in the World War II. It was thrown from the sky and years later was retrieved from a graveyard in Pune. This right here is the Welbike, and I can't believe that I'm actually sitting on a piece of such important history right now. You know what the coolest thing about this bike is though? That it still runs even today in 2022, even though it was made all the way back in 1942 by hand. It was made at a time when we weren't even independent as a country, India that is. And today, I'm actually going to be riding this thing.
So there's no self-start or kickstart on this bike. You actually have to run start it. That's what they did back in the day.
Riding part of this vlog wherein Sharon is literally running to get riding shots of me because that's how slow this bike is. अभी देखते हैं कौन फास्ट जाता है. Don't die! Don't die! Why is it dying? Do not die! Okay, now the bike has stopped. Why has it stopped? Because this bike can only run about 800 meters and then you have to pump fuel like this and then it will start again. Then it will run for another 800 meters and then you have to pump it again. Cool. I don't think you can see me.
नमस्ते.
नमस्ते.
कितना मीटर?
भैया इसमें तो सिर्फ 3.5 लीटर बैठता है तो सिर्फ 3.5 लीटर. यस. आधा तो लीक हो रहा है. ये तो बना ही नहीं है जमाने के लिए ये. So basically this World War II bike has 2 tanks. One here and one here. And it accommodates about 3.8 liters of fuel, which is like minuscule because these are like mini tanks as you can see. To be able to ride this bike, you have to pump this 3 times. See that? Because the carb is placed in such a way that the fuel doesn't flow directly into the carb. And that's why you have to use this. Now, this bike will only run about 800 meters before you pump it again, so it can go another 800 meters. आज के ज़माने में ये कैसा चलता है वो मैं वीडियो बना रही हूँ, ठीक है?
The Welbike has a Villiers Junior 98cc 2-stroke air-cooled engine. How much power does it make though? A whole 1.5 bhp with a top speed of 48 kilometers per hour only on flat land by the way. चढ़ाई पे लेके जाओगे तो नहीं होगा भाई.
And if you actually see, look at the amount he's sweating. He's got this full thing worked out between the clutch and the throttle, because a little extra throttle and the bike dies. तो ये बाइक चलाने में बहुत मज़ा आता है, पर चालू करने में मज़ा नहीं आता. रिकी यार, what is this? इसको समोसा खिलाओ यार. So the only reason that I can actually ride a two-wheeler today in spite of a broken foot is because this bike literally is only 36 kgs with fuel in it. So for the first time today, a bike is not only a little too short for me, but also a little too small for me. Zan, 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 zan.
This has a 1-speed fixed gear and a thumb-operated clutch. Check this out.
Wow, what the hell?
Also, this doesn't have a front brake, only rear brake. Gonna throw some pretty cool facts your way now. The current owner got a hold of the frame number, engine number, and verified it with the Welbike archives in London. And they confirmed it to be the Mark II series that was actually used in the World War II, by the way. In fact, he had to source this flywheel, carburetor, clutch assembly, all from London because these parts weren't OG on the bike when he acquired it. The engine had to be rebuilt all over again since it was dilapidated. But here we are, riding it in 2022. Now that is some insane shit right there.
So as much as I know that you guys love to watch the videos that I put out because of all the reactions that we get on all the oddball and sometimes really cool motorcycles that we ride, I will not be taking this out in the city today. And in fact, I've got it to a location where there's literally no people because there's so many reasons for that, right? Number one, it's a World War II bike. It's too precious. It's too tiny. It's too small. If I am to ride this on the highway in Bombay, somebody is not going to see it or somebody is going to get too enamored and come straight into it. Too precious to do that. So, not going to happen. Number two, it's got no suspension. Sitting on it only मेरा ass दुख रहा है, तो riding it तो I'll be over. पहले तो एक टूटा है, फिर ये भी तोड़ दूँ. No thanks. Number three, the fact that it runs only 800 meters in one go and then you have to pump fuel and then it will run another 800 meters for you. मतलब कितनी बार मेरे को करना पड़ेगा भाई? नहीं होगा हमसे, नहीं होगा. I am too impatient. I am too much of a millennial for that. Not going to happen. So yeah, there's going to be none of those things on this video. And but yeah, I will do one very special thing for you. ये क्या है? This is an actual war whistle that came with the bike back in the day in 1942 when it was made and was sent for the war. And it's got ARP, J. Hudson and Company written on it, Birmingham. I'm going to end my video with this amazing piece of history that I just got to like do this with. I hope you guys enjoyed what we did with this video. I feel like I'm damn lucky right now because जो भी bikes मेरे को मिल रही हैं, they are all things that go with the fact that I can't ride big heavy motorcycles at this point. So hope you enjoyed what we did with this video. Do like, subscribe, share the love of motorcycling with your friends through me, Bike with Girl. See you next time.